We are now coming to you live from Mossel Bay, one of the areas that have been hit badly by the ravaging fire that started early this week, Tuesday evening, that left a lot of people devastated. I think devastated is an understatement, according to what we saw here when we got to Mossel Bay, Fact Plus, where almost 10 families have lost their everything, and they went to seek refuge to their relatives. When we spoke to the Minister of Environmental Affairs here in the Western Cape, he told us earlier today that the situation here in Mossel Bay is relatively under control. But when we got to this residential area here in Mossel Bay, we saw that a lot of things have been destroyed by this fire that you were talking about. But at least now they are busy with mop-up operations. But when we look into this, it was a forest, it was a very green forest that had a wildlife that I can show you now that some of the wildlife has been destroyed. Tells us that it was a very green, beautiful forest, and he had a special relationship with the animals that were here. And unfortunately, these animals have lost a habitat. They have lost their home and ran away because of the fires that ravaged even the wildlife. We're now going to talk to the resident that is now has lost the scenery, the green scenery that he has always had, but because of this fire, he no longer has the scenery, and he's lost the special relationship with the animals that you had here.
Yes, thank you very much for the opportunity. I'm a resident here. I retired here. My relationship with the animals is follow. We've got, sorry for the Afrikaans, a meerkat,
No problem.
bosbokkies, visante, everything you can think about, all the wildlife close to us. We decided to come and resident here. We saw the flames here in the area there on top of the mountain about 3 or 4 days ago. I think more of the 3rd of January, and we were totally caught off guard. We were here on the 7th of January. We saw the flames, we saw the birds that had been sucked into the air. It was huge, it was thundering, a lot of sparks. We saw the bushbucks running, and we were not certain what actually to do because we don't know fire. At 6 o'clock on the 7th, we thought one or two residents were standing here in this area, and we were still deciding what to do. At 6:30, and then my wife is a diepe water soapy lady. She's in retirement. We decided, no diepe waters. We will go. We had to close the door, close the garage door, and we drove out in this tunnel, really tunnel of fire. Behind us, our neighbors, and it was a bad experience. But we were totally off guard. The first SAPS, fire brigade, etc. were here more or less, I would say, or more or less 8 o'clock, 7:30. They arrived. We were outside, but we are at this stage busy rebuilding our area. We have a huge loss here with our animals. We lost 11 houses, but I think the whole thing here, we are glad that we think that we are saved by the grace of God, mercy. We were now very closer as a community. I think the municipality is doing a great job to support, and that is our Vakansieplaas heartbreak story.
It might have been very frustrating as you are sharing this story, and maybe if you can quickly share the beautiful memories that you had with this forest and that you had with the animals. Because I remember off air you told me that you at times have animals that would come out of the forest and actually visit at your door.
Yes, that was nothing funny, and I hope you can have an insert. The bosbokkies, the pheasants, the guinea fowl, especially the suikerbekkies. I have a lot of feeding bottles, water bottles there. Come actually sit in my hand. This is a real peaceful area. I can't describe it. What you see here is a total. This is like, I think in the Gaza Strip with all these bombs, etc. I can't really describe the flames, about 50 meters up, the roaring sound that we had to experience on the 7th. It was devastating. But I will miss my birds. At this stage, I'm busy rebuilding, getting my plants again, busy feeding my birds. The tortoises here, we picked them up yesterday. The SPCA were here, tried to help, and I hope as soon as possible to get everything in place. Over the Christmas time, my family from Johannesburg, Pretoria were here, camping outside on the green lawn there, with the animals between them, walking around them, and now everything is like gone. I hope to say in a year or two everything will be back. Only one thing, the succulents that we planted here behind my house, and I hope you can show that it's a natural fire brigade, and that is a lesson for everybody to follow. You can see this, I think you can see the succulents in my hand, my house right behind it, and if you go next door, that house there actually burnt off. The succulents is a very positive thing to make sure in a very dry South Africa, to make sure that you will make it in this type of conditions with wind and fire.